Protektado raw ng absolute confidentiality of foreign currency bank accounts ng FCDA ang dollar accounts ni Corona kaya hindi ito nakadeklara sa kanyang salin. Kaya wala raw dahilan para isa publiko pa ito.
Did you have $12 million in any or all of your foreign currency accounts?
The answer po is never.
Never did you have?
Never at any time had 10, 11, 12 million dollars.
Magkano po yung pinakamalaki?
Ngayon po siguro yung 2.4 na yon.
Pagdating naman sa peso account, sinabi ni Corona na di bababa sa 80 million pesos ang laman ng kanyang mga bank account.
Bakit ko naman hindi idineklara ang pesos ko na ito sa salin ko? Sapagkat ito ay commingled funds na hindi naman namin pag-aari. Sino po ang nagmamay-ari nitong mga pondong ito? Ito po ay binubuo ng expropriation proceeds ng pagbenta ng Basagidote property sa City of Manila noong 2001. Will show that there are only $4 accounts by December of 2012. 4, not 82.
Ang pag-amin ni Corona tungkol sa kanyang dollar accounts ay siyang naging bala pa ng prosecution laban sa punong maestrado.
Yung mga sinasabi ni Chief Justice about 6426 ay palusot. Hindsight lang po yan dahil nahuli po. Nahuli po. Katulad din po yung mga $2.4 million niya na binili niya noong 2:1 po lamang yun. Maski ano pong kwenta ang gawin natin, hindi po aabot yun.
Pero bumelta rito ang depensa.
It is not an impeachable offense, Your Honor. If it cannot be a ground for impeachment, then why are we building up matters after matters to the prejudice not only of the life, the honor, and the reputation of the Chief Justice, but his entire family? The question is that admissible in evidence? Our answer is no, because if it is not properly authenticated, then it is violative of Section 25, Rule 132 on evidence. And I hope the court pardon me by saying it is totally useless, it is totally irrelevant to the matters brought about by her. They are mere scrap of paper. The attestation required by law is not present, and therefore they are not admissible in evidence. Chief Justice Corona was here. He was available for cross-examination. If they doubted the credibility of Justice Corona, they should have taken advantage of the opportunity to cross-examine him. I would like to commend Chief Justice Corona because notwithstanding several advices during the conferences that we had, that it is his right not to testify, he still insists on bringing before this court an admission to the effect that he has so much, that he has so much.
What injury or prejudice may arise if a depositor who is a public officer or employee of a foreign currency deposit would include that deposit or the amount represented by that deposit in his statement of assets, liabilities, and net worth?
Well, I'm not very sure, Your Honor. The probability of, let's say, kidnapping, extortion, and so on may come into the picture, Your Honor, because especially with the present trend of criminality in the country today, there is no assurance that one is immune from any of these offenses, Your Honor.
Will a public officer or a public employee who maintains a foreign currency deposit incur the punitive penalty of Republic Act 6426 if he would reflect that deposit in his statement of assets and liabilities?
I do not see, Your Honor, that probability.
We are forgetting that the law allows the exposure of a foreign currency deposit by express provision of Republic Act 6426 if the depositor himself would do it. There's no secrecy law in this country, monetary secrecy law, that prohibits or inhibits or proscribes the depositor from revealing his own deposit. What is prohibited is for third parties to reveal it, and that's why they're penalized. But the depositor is not. Now, that's my next question. Now, the next question is this. The first sentence of Section 17, Article 11 of the Constitution, do you consider that sentence as a mandatory provision that requires to be obeyed by a public officer or public employee of the Republic of the Philippines?
I do not think it is something that can be disregarded, Your Honor. Why the law had granted that is beyond my comprehension, Your Honor.
Pero sa huli, nanaig ang mga botong nagpatalsik kay Corona sa pwesto. 3 ang senator judges na bumoto ng not guilty.
The Constitution provides that the impeachable offenses are culpable violation of the Constitution, treason, bribery, graft and corruption, other high crimes, or betrayal of public trust. An omission in good faith in the SALN carries a light penalty and is even allowed by law to be corrected by the person who submitted it. Thus, it is not impeachable because it is not in the same class as the offenses enumerated in the Constitution.
20 naman ang bumoto ng guilty.
I maintain that the constitutional principle of public accountability under Article 11 of the Constitution overrides the absolute confidentiality of foreign currency deposits.
Bagamat guilty ang hatol kay Corona sa hindi niya pagsama sa salin ng ilan niyang assets, hindi naman daw napatunayan na ill-gotten ang mga ito.
At this moment, I wish to reiterate for the record that the Chief Justice does not stand accused of having amassed any illegal wealth before this impeachment court.
Dahil na-desisyon na ng impeachment court ang Article 2, ang Articles 3 and 7 ay hindi na kailangang pampagbotohan.
And the Senate sitting as an impeachment court adjourned sine die.
Sa ngayon, masasabing sarado na ang kaso. Ang kampo ni Corona, wala na raw balak na iapela pa sa Korte Suprema ang naging hatol sa kanya.